Huh?
What school? High school?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You're taking a year off of high school?
Yeah.
Why is that? What happened? You screwed up, didn't you?
Yeah.
What'd you do? I did that, too. I got to the point where I screwed up so bad in school, it was best for me to just punch out Maverick, just eject from the school, and start again the next year fresh.
You went to surfer school in California, didn't you?
In California, they sent me to what was called continuation school, or con school, as we called it, and it was for the people that didn't like showing up to the nice school, which was Dana Hills High School in Dana Point, California. And, we can't have your type of people that cut class and go out and smoke drugs. So, well, instead of, maybe trying to have you fit into this school, we just banish you to the stoner school, which I didn't mind at all. Like, the teachers would leave to go surfing at noon, and everyone would just go out and smoke pot. You did about 5 dittos a day. You'd get a ditto at your work, and it was the easiest stuff, and you'd hand it in and get a grade. And that was like one whole high school grade I went through like that. And but I screwed up so bad at John Glenn. I went to John Glenn out there in Elwood, and I had to take the whole year off. I was so bad. The guy, Pete Polina, he says to me, there's no chance you're going to graduate this year. You've done nothing the whole year.
But what did you do? You just started cutting a lot?
Yeah, the thing is, a lot of the people I hung out with also cut, but they cut 1 class a day. I noticed I was hanging out with everybody all day long. So I'm like, how come everyone else is doing well? Well, you notice it was like Joe Curry I was hanging with there at the 2nd period, and then maybe Pete Googler I'd hang out with in the 4th period, and then John Anzalaco I'd hang out with in the 5th period. So they're all going to the rest of the classes. I'm with everyone all day long, just smoking pot.
Where would you guys hang? At school?
Yeah, at school. We'd hang out by
You would hang at school, but
not go to the classes. How ridiculous is that?
When we cut at Harvard Field High, we would leave campus.
No, I would leave sometimes, but only right down the road. I had a friend, Frank Bush. He went to the same school, and we'd go over to his house and watch cartoons.
That's what we would do.
But again, he would go home for lunch. We'd watch cartoons, smoke more pot, and he'd go, "Hey, I got to get back to school." And I'd be like, all right, Frank, I'll be here. It's his house, you know?
Right.
I'm like, I ain't going. F it. So I'd just sit and watch the rest of the cartoons. Or we'd just go out back by the gym.
But when you were
cutting
at school, where would you hang?
Behind the gym. Like right in the gym doors.
The whole day?
Yeah, then you'd walk around, and then you'd go to the cafeteria, get something to eat. And then you'd walk back out.
While everyone else was educating themselves, you would hang out at school.
But not go to class. Absolutely.
And you would walk into school to get some food because you were hungry.
Nigga gotta eat. I gotta eat. So, yeah, you go in,
That is so stupid.
And you're telling me something I didn't realize as I was knocking tin on rooftops going, why didn't I go to school? Why my mommy was right? Why do I have this dead end job?
I understand the whole cutting thing. We all do it. But to cut and actually stay at school day after day.
I cut for no reason. I cut because I didn't want to. And then it got to the point.
When we cut, we'd go to Manhattan for the day. We'd hit the beach for the day.
It's like work. I didn't want to go to school because it was like work. To actually get the motivation up to stop smoking pot and go somewhere, stop it. But now you're talking like a crazy man.
You can smoke pot on the Long Island Railroad. You can smoke pot at the beach.
I would go to the school. I would check in the homeroom and then leave. And then it would get to the point where
your own responsibility.
I didn't want to be marked completely absent.
Right.
Because then the letters get sent home, and then they realize.
So you're in home ec, and then they check in.
Yeah.
And then what's your first move?
My first move is to cop a joint off of somebody. Mm-hmm. And I buy a
Who was carrying
couple.
Back then?
A couple of the guys. I don't remember any specifics as far as names went. But, we'd buy some joints and smoke pot.
Outside the gym door.
Outside the gym doors in the back. and then occasionally, if there was a class where a bunch of my friends were in one class, I might go to that one. But then I get to the point where I was in social studies and I hadn't been there for so long, it's ridiculous if I just pop in, hi, remember me, and sit down.
Right.
You reach a point of no return where there is no going back
and that's
getting into your classes.
Pete Polini or whatever his name is.
Pete Polina. He called me in and said, what are you doing? You're wasting your time.
Now, do the teachers see you just kind of walking around getting food and stuff?
Sometimes, if I saw, Miss Gasser was the social studies teacher. If I saw her walking down the hall, I'd do that, whoop, big about face and run around the corner.
Right.
And she saw me and stuff, but, I think I got away with it that time. Oh, she didn't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. I would just dodge the teachers. I would go out back, by the gym doors.
Would you use any of the other facilities while you were there?
Well, the bathrooms. I had to use the bathrooms.
Bathroom, sure.
And the cafeteria.
Cafeteria to get the food, fake straw and all that.
Sometimes I would use the wood shop to make a pipe if no one had joints and I just had like a nickel bag. I'd just get a piece of wood, grab a nice half-inch wood bit, drill that in, and then I'd grab the quarter-inch bit, drill it the other way to make the mouthpiece, and I'm smoking my weed out of a 2x4. Thank you, shop class.
You sound like Spicoli.
I pretty much, yeah, it was pretty close to that. Believe me, I did nothing. And then I went back the next year, and I really applied myself, and that was the best week in high school I ever had, because I went right back to doing the same thing, and I just ended up leaving school and going into the lucrative career of dishwashing, and then tin knocking. Until
at any point
my lottery ticket came in on the Opie show back in.
At any point did you think to yourself, "Wow, this is not good"?
Yeah, but I
tried to turn it around. I was trying to turn this thing around. Where's your toolbox? Because most people will cut to the point where they realize they better stop and just do the basics to get through school.
You are absolutely right. And when that thought entered my head, I squashed it with pot. You would smoke more pot, and the best thing about pot was it would make you think, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, I'm going to apply myself tomorrow. And before I knew it, tomorrow, I was 28 years old, and I'm knocking tin on a roof going, I can't go back to high school now.
At 28.
You know? I'm done. I screwed up, and there's no turning back. Good enough diploma. I'm getting a GED. Good enough diploma. I'm going to go to college. Slow down.
Why are you dodging teachers? They wouldn't have recognized you anyway.
No, it's your foot. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Anthony, tell him about Anthony Kimmy, a professional gym student.
Yeah, then here was the that last year after they let me back in, after I screwed up, I had to make up gym credits.
How old were you when you were given it that last shot?
Opie, I was 32 years old. No, I believe I was 19.
Yeah.
I was 19 in high school.
No offense, dude. But who showed their face at 19 at a high school?
I wanted to try. I had a problem.
You gave it a shot.
I gave it one last shot.
I understand.
How you doing?
Yeah.
But age was so different back then. When you're still like a 19-year-old hanging around the campus, you're like,
I was like,
what's the old man doing?
I'd have the teachers yelling at me to go home. I'm like, no, I go here. No, you don't. Stop it. You're selling drugs to the kids.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Remember when I had my beard, my long hair, I looked like I was 42 years old?
Yeah, this guy, Joe Curry, man, he could grow a full, like, lumberjack-style beard. I think there were even some grays in it at the time.
Yeah.
And he'd be walking down the hall going to class, and he'd have teachers going, get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I quit one day. I'm like, fine, see you later.
So, wait, a professional gym student?
Yeah, so I got to the point where I needed so many gym credits to make up. Usually you went to gym every other day. That was it. You had your gym class, maybe fifth period every other day.
And gym credits look like a deficit clock.
Yeah, it was a deficit clock. I had to make up gym, so I had 2 classes every other day and 1 class every day. So it was like I was going to gym sometimes twice a day, but I was going at least once a day, just to make up for it.
Gym is the biggest joke, too.
And friggin' Cirillo was the gym teacher, and
on the line.
No different than any other gym teacher, just a prick on wheels.
Yeah.
And I had to deal with that on a daily basis. Tell me, where's your uniform? Uniform? What is this gym class in a school, you dick? It's not a uniform. Ooh, let me get my dress shorts on. It must be the officers are coming to inspect the gym class.
So what would you have to do in gym?
I did nothing. I
played badminton?
Sometimes I got in my shorts. I would make sure he took attendance. I would go out back doors and smoke pot with my friends.
Yeah.
I smoked more pot in high school. It was ridiculous. I would wake and bake. And I would wake up late. Like I said, I went to homeroom. That's if I ever got there on time.
Yeah.
I would wake up, and my mother would think I was gone already, but I couldn't sneak past her. I had to jump off the second-story porch out the back door because I had woken up and smoked pot and went back to sleep.
Yeah.
So then I'd walk to school. I'd get there about, 11. And continue smoking pot with my friends and making believe I was going to school.
Did your mom try to turn this thing around?
No.
She gave up.
She had given up.
Lost cause.
She gave the old college try at raising 3 kids by herself. for a while, and she did a great job. But once we reached an age where we were supposed to let our own responsibilities take over, it was like she just said, look, you're on your own. What am I going to do? You know, put you up and everything for responsibility. It's yours. Take it. Embrace it.
Run with it.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Give it a try.
How about the time I almost got you busted? We were smoking cigarettes, and you go, watch that nobody comes. Right,
Yeah, I go, watch out. Joe, get by the bathroom door and make sure no one comes in. I take a hit of this thing, and there's a teacher standing there, and Joe going, he couldn't talk.
Yeah, I got tongue-tied.
That's all right. It's not like I was getting in any more or less trouble. I was always at the peak of trouble.
Classic.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right,
boys, get around. See you later.
All right. And Foot's one of the guys I used to hang with and do this stuff with, but it was for one period a day, the one period he had off.
Right.
And there was all the other friends, and I was thinking, how come they're all graduating and I'm not? And then it hit me. Oh, my God. I was hanging out with a different person every period. So what's your excuse?
Yeah. Back to Sarah, who's
about me, douchebag. What? Now, why are you taking the rest of the year off? What did you do?
Because I turned 18, and I figured, what the hell?
You figured, what the hell you drop out? Now, something tells me you don't look at your last report card and go, the A's are going to hold me. I could just not go.
Yeah.
You're probably doing poorly, right?
No.
You were doing good. B's and C's, and you leave.
Yeah.
There's
friends.
There's a subplot here you're not telling us.
Yeah, what's the real story there, Sarah?
That's the real story, yeah.
So are you going to go back next year?
Yeah.
Older friends? Well, you have friends that aren't in school, and they kind of...
Here, I'm bringing your guy in here.
Is this a boyfriend or just a friend?
He'll tell us the truth. Frenchie, move over. It's not about you today. Jesus.
Suck it.
What's he saying to you, Opie?
Suck it.
Oh, my God, Frenchie, you better watch it.
Frenchie's not going to make fun of...
No, don't say that about Opie.
You stupid faggot.
Stop it, Frenchie.
Frenchie's not going to make fun of anyone today, Anthony, because that's what they're expecting.
Right, we don't want to burn you out.
Don't want to burn you out. We want to show another side of you today.
He's a virtual.
What's your name?
Hiroshima.
Steve, you brought Sarah down from Cleveland, right?
Yes.
Do you want to do her?
No.
Of course he
You're
does.
such a liar.
Stop.
How do you know each other?
Don't even lie.
Unless you're brother and sister, I do not believe you.
Yeah. No.
How do you know him?
I'm friends with her boyfriend.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, boy. This
so why
is
didn't
bad.
the boyfriend drive Sarah
This
down
is bad.
to New York? First time in New York, Sarah?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Why isn't the boyfriend here?
He has to go to school today.
It all comes around, don't it? So he's